A pleasant good morning. Welcome. This is OKFM, OKTV. Officers of the Liberia National Police, led by Police Inspector General, Police Inspector General Gregory Coleman. They are undertaking a major cleanup exercise right here in the commercial hub of Duala area, where they're doing this a major cleanup exercise to give this area a facelift, and that's what they're currently doing, as you can see, under the new leadership of the Liberia National Police. So Duala is being given the facelift, though the work of the police is to protect life and property. But as you can see this morning, they are doing a major cleanup exercise right here, and they started from the Point 4 junction, and they are here in the Duala area. And as you can see here this morning, they are embarking on this major exercise. And as you are watching, a lot of the area, they thought to tackle the entire area around the Duala market. And if you come here, you will see exactly what is taking place here at the moment, right here. So it's a whole team. This has been done here under the courtesy of the Liberia National Police, as you are watching right here this morning. And this is why it is right here in John team. The John team, members of the Liberia National Police, as you are watching right here, they are doing a major cleanup exercise under the new leadership of Police Inspector General Gregory Coleman. And this is taking place in the Duala area, and right here. And as you can see, this is an initiative of the Liberia National Police, making this area, giving this area a facelift. Despite with all that they do, protecting lives and property, they too are helping to buttress the efforts of the Monrovia City Corporation, and they're also doing this as well to buttress the corporation effort by ensuring this area is clean, and honor their own initiative, honor the initiative of police right here in the Duala area. And we've been told that they've divided this team. Some members of the team are somewhere around the Point 4 junction, and then other members of the team are also towards the beer factory end. So it's a long day cleanup exercise that they started here this morning. I'm told that this will be a normal routine that they will do it all across Mosurada to ensure that they can help to ensure a clean and green city, and that's what the police is doing. So we hope to talk to the heads here. We hope to talk to the heads right here, as you are watching, as you are following a kind courtesy of the Liberia National Police, ensuring that, see what they've done here this morning. This area, you experience a huge part of that, but they've come to ensure that they can give the area a better facelift, and that's what you're watching. And you're seeing the kind of work they're doing. Just this morning when we came here exactly around 7 o'clock, this area, you saw the huge part of that. Yeah, but the efforts of the police, as they are doing it, they are working, they are ensuring that the police ensure that this area is clean on the Sunday, on the second Sunday in April. And just as you are watching, so keep watching. My name is Yanti Tokwa, live here in the Duala, in the commercial hub of Duala, where this area is a basic day where a lot of commuters, businesses, they normally come. So they're asking the church to come, so they hire their own truck. They've come here to ensure that this area is clean, and this is a whole day venture. You have the police, some of them are in the market area, some of them are just all from the different ends. So let's go to all sides as they are doing it. Let's just go to the other area where they are working, and this initiative is starting around the Lokintown belt all the way to the Duala end, ensuring that they can give the area a better facelift, as the police is doing this morning right here in the Duala area. So just as you are watching, see what the police have done, not just only protecting lives and properties, but they've going beyond their scope, they've going beyond their mandate, but ensuring that this area is clean. And this is the market area, and this area was actually experiencing the huge part of that. But see what they've done this morning. Another team members of the police, they are currently here ensuring that they can provide a safety right here by the Liberia National Police, an initiative by Police Inspector General Gregory Coleman. As you are watching this morning, and this is why they see what the police have done. They are in their uniform at the same time working. They are in the uniform at the same time working, ensuring that they can put the dot together, the women, the men. This is an initiative, not just protecting lives and property, but if going beyond their mandate, they are helping to ensure that the entire area in Duala is given a better face live this morning. And most of they've been commended by the marketers. They've been commended by people who are passing this route. They are telling them thank you for what they're doing. Though this is not their mandate, this is a mandate of the Monrovia City Corporation. But the police now, they are helping. They're working. That's why they're protecting lives and property. But see what they've done. They're going behind their mandate, helping to ensure that they put the dot together, and they rented their own truck just in case after they should have put all of the dot together. They come and put it in the truck to carry it to the dumping site. And see what they've done there this morning. They collected all of the dirt from one end, from the market area, and put it at this particular location. And then the truck will definitely get this dirt out of this place. And this is the initiative of the Liberia National Police, as they are doing. They are helping to provide a better face live here in this community, as you're watching. An initiative of the Liberia National Police. So this is police community initiative, strengthening the tie with the community, helping to ensure that helping to ensure that they can give the Duala area. So men and women of the Liberia National Police, as you're watching, this is a police initiative right here. Just see what they have done so far this morning, helping to provide a clean city this morning. This is just beyond their scope of operation, but they've come here to ensure that Duala is clean. You know, just as you're seeing that they are applauding, they are commending the work that the police is actually doing. It shows that they are doing a brilliant job this morning, helping to ensure that they can get the dirt out of the market. Not just about arresting people, but they're creating a community police initiative, creating a relationship with the community, helping them to ensure that look, is clean at all time. And that's what the police is actually doing this morning right here. As you are watching, and you see at the same time as they are cleaning the street of Duala, they are also directing the traffic as well. You see a lone police officer there in the center of the road, also directing the traffic by ensuring a free flow of traffic in the Duala area. And you know that what they've done so far, this has been commended by the citizen. The citizen are also commended them for what they have done here, for what they're doing, and this is what they're doing. And you see, that's why he's in the middle of the road, but he also has the police is also directing the traffic, and this is the lone police officer here with the broom in his hand. As he's cleaning up, he's also directing the traffic, an initiative of our Police Inspector General Gregory Coleman. And this is a police community initiative, helping to ensure that this area can get a better facelift. And that's what they've done. This is not a screen thing. Gregory Coleman has been doing it all along. You know, started during the electoral period somewhere back in 2017, when he started an initiative to ensure a violent-free election, engaging the motorcycling, engaging the youth of the different political parties. But today they've come to ensure that Duala is clean as part of their police community initiative. And as they're doing the cleanup exercise, they're also ensuring a free flow of traffic here. And just what you are watching, and as we make our way right here, as the dead are being collected, they have a place to a one location, and then eventually they will have the dead place in the truck, and then it will be taken away. And that's what they're doing here all morning. The police initiative by the Liberia National Police right here as you're watching. So the police is here doing their job here this morning, right here, just as you're watching. Right here. So they are working, men and women in their uniform, helping to give Duala a facelift as they're doing this morning. And as you are watching, see what they've done so far since this morning, ensuring that this entire area is clean as part of a police community initiative right here. And today they are starting with the Duala area, and you're seeing the kind of work they've done to ensure that Duala is given a better facelift. The Duala area they are ensuring that this area is clean, not just protecting lives and property, not just helping to go and arrest somebody from the community, but they too have said, look, we have the responsibility to cleaning our environment. So as part of they've come to Duala area, and this place is always seen with a cluster with marketers. This area is always seen with marketers who directly made a lot of debt, but they said yes, though this is now our responsibility, but we have our own way of helping to create this tie with the community by coming here to give this place a better facelift as you are watching this morning. So this is an initiative, but we saw some of the police from the market. They are also helping in this endeavor, just by wearing their uniform, but a part of our initiative by ensuring this area get a better facelift this morning. A police initiative right here, ensuring that Duala is given a better facelift. And see what they've done. See what they've done this morning. See what they've done this morning, and this entire area. This area this morning was seen with a lot of doubt, but through an effort by the Liberia National Police, the entire team have to make their way here to the Duala end to ensure that this area is given a better facelift. As you were watching this morning on Orchid FM, my name is Yanti Tokwa, live here from the commercial hub of Duala, where we are coming to you live on a Sunday. A soul money initiative. The police took this entire area by surprise when people who live around this surrounding saw the police with broom, wheelbarrow, but apparently they thought that the police have come to arrest somebody from the market, but not knowing that the police have come to help to clean this area. And just as you are watching, that's how most of them became commending the police for the efforts, for what they've done so far, for what they're doing to ensure that Duala is given a better facelift. And this is an initiative crafted by Police Inspector General Gregory Coleman and the team, the Melvin Freeman, Sadiatu Rees, Victor Boya, 109. So they are leading the efforts yet in the Duala area. See what they've done so far. See this entire area, the debt that was filled here. Though they have said that this is now our responsibility, the responsibility of the Monrovia City Corporation, but despite what they do on a daily basis, they wake up this morning, coming here on a Sunday to come and give this area a better facelift. So they're calling the team. See what they've done this morning. Yeah, so you don't look at the police to be people who go to the community to arrest people, protecting lives and property, but they're also helping to clean up the street, clean up the community. They're saying that this will be a normal routine that they go to the community. You know, when you do all of these things, you create the confidence. You reassure the people that the police is your friend, regardless of whatever you do, that they have to ensure law and order in the country, to ensure that they can protect the peace at all times. They too are saying that you're not seeing them with any instrument like the gun or the cuff that they use to go and arrest somebody from the community. But this time around, you're seeing them with a wheelbarrow. You're seeing them with the broom. They come here to ensure that they can clean this area. And that's how you restore the confidence once again, that the citizen will not be afraid, but rather they will appreciate the effort that the police can come with all of the things that we do. This is not a part of their responsibility. Here much that the Monrovia City Corporation has this to do, but they've come here as part of their mandate to ensure that they can give this area a better facelift. They rented their own truck. They bought their wheelbarrow, broom. They come here and say, look, we will help to clean this area. And this is what they're doing this morning. And as we are here, we are seeing people commending them. You know, we are seeing people commending them and saying, look, good job to the police. Telling them thank you. You know, that's how you do it, and let the people know that there's a new leadership at the level of the Liberia National Police. There's a new force there that they come here to ensure that they can give the area a better facelift. And that's the work of the police. And as we speak, another batch of the team is somewhere around another batch of the team is somewhere the Lokintown area. From the Lokintown to the Point 4 Junction, from Point 4 Junction to the Duala area. And we've been told that they are heading as far as the St. Paul Bridge area. So they have said that, look, they want to give the area a better facelift. So you see the men and women in their uniform come here to ensure that they can give this area a better facelift. An effort by the Liberia National Police. This is not going unnoticed. So that's what they're doing. But then as part of what they're also doing is that they are also talking to the disadvantaged youth as well. They're also talking to the marketers. That especially when people who make the deaths from the community and come and bring it on the main road, they are also appealing to them that, look, here much that we're helping to clean this area, that when we come here and see this area look clean, and then we are excited, we are happy for the work that they're doing. They also are appealing to them, look, when you make the deck, have it at the centralized location, at the one location where the Monrovia City Corporation team can come and take delivery of the debt, rather than leaving the debt in the market building, rather than throwing the debt adjacent somebody house, and that's what they've concerned, you know. So they also creating the awareness in Embarks that they clean up the community, ensuring that this area. You want go live or what?
Yeah, I won't be monitoring that. We have to
Screw down. So this is why it is. This is why it is right here. You seen it? Yeah. So the police initiative helping to ensure that they can give this area a better facelift as part of a police community initiative. So they are moving, they are doing their part, helping to ensure that Duala is given a better facelift. And just what you're saying, as part of a police community initiative, they come here not to arrest anybody. They come here not to create panic or fear in the lives of the citizen. But as they are doing this, here in the Duala area, helping to ensure that this area is given a better facelift under their initiative. This is not a part of their mandate. This is not what they ought to do, but out of their love for country, the new road that the citizen they intend to do. And we've been told that they have a lot of initiative in stock. Go to the community, create awareness, talk to the citizen. This is a part of what they're doing. They are in their uniform. As they are in their uniform, they are also helping to ensure that Duala is given the better facelift, to ensure that this community are clean at all times. And that's what you're seeing. So a thanks a million to the Liberia National Police embarking on this initiative in the Duala area. It's a whole day things that they're doing here. The team, members of the team are somewhere around the Point 4 junction, from the Point 4 junction to the Cardwell area. They are also there. And then the team is also around the BA factory area. So you see the kind of work that they're doing. That's why they're in their uniform. But they have taken this task. You know, they are embarking on a very, very good initiative that the citizens are also commending the police for what they are doing. You know, they are appreciating them for the level of work that they have done so far, not just in their scope of operation, but the police is going beyond to a certain extent. Say, look, we can come here and ensure that we can help to give the area a better facelift. And this is an initiative of the Liberia National Police, Gregory Coleman. You have Data Buya, you have Melvin Freeman, you have the 102, 101, you have Sadiatu Rees. So the team, they're doing this as well. And as you are seeing what they have done so far, right here in the Duala end, helping to give this area a better facelift. And you see, as they park it there, they will take it to a centralized location, and then they have the place into the truck right here this morning. So they are still working. They started on since this morning. Since this morning, they started on with this initiative, helping to provide a clean environment, working They're providing the free, clean environment in the Duala end right here this morning. And this is why it is. This is why it is. See what they've done. Pack the dead together and have the most of the dead were thrown just around the street, the sidewalk, you know, just around the sidewalk area, and just as you are seeing them, and this is what they've done. The citizens are commending the police and saying, look, thank you for what you've done for country. You know, you have to redefine the police and make the citizen get trust in the police that, look, they are not just protecting lives and property, but they're also helping to ensure that the streets are clean. And as part of what they've done this morning is by coming to Duala, by ensuring that they clean up this area, not just part of their mandate. This is an initiative. This should be an initiative of the Monrovia City Corporation. But they've come from all spectrum of this area. They've come to clean this area up, and that's what they're doing this morning. The police initiative in the Duala, and the men and women, they are in their uniform. They are working the police community initiative right here in the Duala end this morning. So this, somebody have said, this is leading by example. You know, when you lead by example, then you give order. You give all of the opportunity and say, look, this is the baton that you also help to ensure that this area is also clean. So they are helping as they collect the dirt. They carry it to one location, and there where the truck will collect the dirt and carry to the dumping site. So since this morning they started on this initiative. Since this morning they started on with this initiative, and you're watching this morning an initiative of the Liberia National Police right here this morning. So we are moving. Let's keep moving. Motorcyclists are commending the police. Yeah, so another part of it is that whenever to ensure that this area is clean at all times is about doing the enforcement aspect, where you talk to the citizenry that, look, this area needs to be clean at all times, creating the awareness. We told that the police is expected anytime soon along a joint task force of the government, the Ministry of Public Works, the Monrovia City Corporation. They are about to embark on the major exercise that would ensure that the entire Monrovia is clean, that a better structure is along the roadside. We've been told that this April it's a joint task force initiative that is about to start anytime soon. The Ministry of Public Works, the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. You also have the Monrovia City Corporation. So they will embark on the major initiative right here this morning, and the police, they are right here, and as you can see, they are working this morning, embarking on the initiative. Yeah, embarking on the initiative. So I'm told that hurricane. Okay. Police 102. There's also here Melvin Freeman. So police 102 this year, they've come to join this initiative right here this morning to clean up this. So So police 102 Melvin Freeman, they've come to join this initiative right here this morning to ensure that they can give this area a better facelift. Sorry. So Police Inspector General Gregory Coleman is here, and initiative of the Liberia National Police right here ensuring that they can give this area a better facelift. He's leading the team, restoring confidence once again in the police, asking the citizens not to be afraid. A whole team working here in working together by ensuring that Duala is clean, and that's what the police is doing here this morning. So welcome to this live coverage right here by the Liberia National Police. So Police Inspector General is a part of this initiative 102. They are helping to clean the Duala end this morning. So he's taking the tour of the market. So he's doing an inspection of the market right here as you. Doing an inspection of the market right here. Police Inspector General leading by example, helping to ensure that Duala is given a better facelift, and that's what they do. And that's what they are doing this morning. So the police is doing the cleanup exercise in the Duala area. So the police inspector general is doing the cleanup exercise here in the Duala area. They've been working all morning, helping to ensure that this area get a better facelift right here. Yeah. So right here in the Duala area, the cleanup exercise right here in the Duala. Level. Yeah, so that was that. What we? Okay. So this is the governor of the borough of Nikutai. He's having a chat with the police inspector general, Gregory Coleman.
Thank you very much. I want to thank the governor of Liberia. This great job. The Nikutai people, they are very strong people, but we're ready for them. And we make sure that we clean up, we make sure that everything in the borough will be very calm. With your support. Only your support we need. That's all. And I'm going to work.
Full support. We will continue to work together. And just as we started every initiative in this borough, we on the basis of consensus building. Always saying that people talk to them, get their buy-in for everything that we do to leaders. That's what we do. That's our life. So I mean, the same today goes to all of the men and women of the Liberian National Police who are doing the sacrifice here today. The senior commanders here, and the patrolmen and everybody. Inspired things and appreciate the most today in the community as well.
And we are prepared to beat the national police today. We're going to be on second man.
I wish you pull up with that. I was talking to the president. Yes, I'm going to have president.
No, it's out to win. I have concentration smoke. Yeah, yeah. That's good.
I told him I was trying to reach him, but he said he wanted to call the press.
Yeah.
So then you have to see
Yeah, take it, my son. Take it.
You sir? Yeah, already.
Wait for somebody else, huh?
Yeah, come here.
One minute.
That piece of GTV now. GTV, you get this set. Again. Well, we have with us Police Inspector General Gregory Coleman. This reminds me back in 2017 when you did a series of initiatives, and once again you were embarking on that same footstep. What gave you all of this encouragement to do what you do daily?
One word: service. Service. You see, when you talk about safety in the community, it encompasses a lot. It's not just about the absence of crime; it's the availability of a lot of other things that connect to make a community safe. The cleanliness of that community is a part of safety as well, and that's why we are collaborating with the community to ensure the cleanliness of the community as well.
What you embark on this, tell us how long this will go for. Today you commence in the Duala area, starting out this morning.
Well, this is just a call to action. We are going to be a part of a larger task force that will be working with the city government. We'll be working with the city hall of Monrovia, the Queensway City Hall, and other city halls around the country to continue this initiative. It's before we could get to a task force point, we have already started engagement with the community. So we went ahead with this launch of New Power. It will be in full collaboration with the different municipal governments and stuff to support the initiative.
Well, before my other colleagues come in, sometimes you do some of the initiatives that do not form part of your scope of operation. You go beyond. Just in 2017, you embarked on a free electoral campaign messages, and this time around you are here with a cleaner essence. Are there other more initiatives that you tend to do?
Everything that speaks to safety as we go along will form a part of the initiative that we will be rolling out. When we find a need in the community, we address it. Once it connects to our overarching responsibility, we connect it. Look, safety is way bigger than what we all think and what we all see. This is a part of the actual safety of the community.
How do you want to see the police, specifically as the need depends, police community initiative?
Well, the police is a part of the community. What we do for the community, we do for ourselves as well. So this is not something that's out of the ordinary. I mean, it does as being members of the community, playing a responsible part as well in the community.
As you will see that Australia is huge, and there are many communities that are actually dirty, to be frank. I see you in Duala. Why Duala and not other communities?
So the public safety campaign we launched in Duala. We started with Duala. Duala is a key passageway. So we've chosen it to be the first area to clean. The next area will be red light because it's the second passageway that we've cleaned. And then we'll start to work with the other local governments to go into other areas. The cleaning is just one component of the many things that we're going to be doing to promote the safety campaign. So this is just the beginning. We'll continue to go on others. After the cleanup today, it will be followed by a soccer match between the Bureau of Liberia and the Liberia National Team. We're not stopping here today. Another group will be here on the match, and we're going to proceed to Toronto. If you remember, in December of last year, there was a serious accident in Toronto that caused the life of almost 100 persons. We will be going there to talk to the community today, to commemorate the dead and to give tips of safety and to try to encourage them as to how to keep themselves safe going forward.
Normally with these initiatives, we see the community people themselves holding the brooms, the shovel, and all of that. But today we see the police officers themselves in uniform, holding the brooms and everything. Why did you choose to use the police officers, not the people who reside in the communities?
Because we are taking the lead. Someone has to take the lead. The community people have been here all along. I think they've gotten fatigued. I mean, they're doing the clean and they have come back. So it's about time we just come to encourage them, take the lead and let them know that it can happen. Actually, I am surprised to see Duala looking like this today. But I mean, it shows now that yes, this is possible. We can all work together to keep it clean and looking as good as it is today. I hope they will pick up a good example from us and that they will continue even after we go.
When you ask most of the people, they will tell you that after you clean the area, where do you take it then? That's the major issue that we have.
Okay, so as you see, there's a machine we have here right now picking up the dirt. And then the truck is going to take the dirt to the landfill. So we're not just going to clean up pile of dirt and leave it here. We're collecting all of the garbage.
We will do that whatever area you go.
Whichever area we go, we will have the same arrangements.
Thank you.
On another note, I would like to break a sad news here this morning. Last night, there was an incident around the Barnesville intersection where a female was being transported by a motorcyclist and she was attacked by robbers. In the event, while the tussle was ongoing, the robbers stabbed her to death. However, we've been able to arrest the primary suspect, and the police are going to manhunt for the rest of those who were involved in that incident. We regret the situation. We sympathize with the family, and we want to assure the general public that we're going to continue to put measures in place to improve safety and in the event of such to ensure that the perpetrators are brought to justice.
Where is the suspect? Where is the suspect?
The suspect is in custody at Central Airport. And then the incident yesterday at Salem as well. Salem Airfield Police Depot where a suspect allegedly hung himself to death as well. Investigation is ongoing as well. All of the officers involved has been turned over to the professional standard. Not involved, but all the officers who were assigned at that depot has been turned over to the professional standard division. The CSD is investigating as well, and the Minister of Justice has been requested to set up a coroner inquest and or an autopsy to establish the actual cause of death.
And actually, lastly, we heard about some public safety measures.
All vehicles should fly the vehicle license. If we don't have it, we found the vehicle. However, we must manage those who are going to the Ministry of Transport to register the vehicle. And in an event where there's no plate, we encourage you to put the license plate that is paid for, print it on some paper or so, and put it in a glass, so at least there can be some representation.
How do you verify that?
Well, the registration will be there. So when we pull you over, we'll look at the registration, see that you paid, and at least your plate is being processed. But at least that avoids us from embarrassing people for a longer time.
What about the team?
The team is another thing that we haven't gotten to that yet, but eventually we will.
Thank you so much.
One of the problems we have in this country is the issue of the motorbikes right between the major streets of Monrovia. Now you have to take this solution. What would you do even where the motorbikes are all in the major streets, hitting people cars, killing some people, and they are just on the road.
So we have to look at this from different angles. The first thing, register, make sure it's insured, so that just in case they go into somebody's car, the insurance is cover that stuff. That's the first part, because it's all about safety. Our concern is not about just taking them off the road. That's why we have not come out to say, oh, only motorcycles, because we're concerned of all road users. We're trying to build a culture of safety. And the approach that we're taking now is completely different. We're using consensus building approach. So one or two has led the campaign to call in the keke riders, the motorcycles, and other road users to sit down. They've been running a lot of educational programs and having series of dialogue to build consensus. That people can ask the next question.
So we managed to have series of meetings with cyclists and the keke riders. It's actually yielding results. As we speak, we've signed a memorandum of understanding with the Motorcycle and Car Cycle Association that the IGCM managed to let them form a federation, which is a conglomeration of all the other unions. So we're making headway in that direction. And as soon as we will get them out of the primary streets, not just by the police, but their own involvement. Like you said, from consensus building, they're very supportive of the idea. They too are like us. They too think that we should have a safe community. Yeah, but there's another issue that I need to bring up. When you fly the streets of Monrovia or you go around most of the country, people are selling gas on the floor and on the streets. And this is actually dangerous. What are you intending to do? So I just had a meeting, the second meeting yesterday with Director Tisdale. He's 602, he's the deputy at the fire service. That's a collaborative effort. But if you look around, if you look very carefully, you see that there have been a reduction in the number of gasoline sellers that are just selling the job. We again took the consensus building approach. We've leaking them, we're talking to them. This is not safe, get them out. We ran a public service announcement on the radio. We got it on the internet, we saw it the other day. We told them that is not so the lead agency is the fire service, the fire meetings. So we're able to work with them. Thank you. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
One other question, guys.
Hey, okay.
Thank you so much. Okay, so